From being a sprinting demon as a teen to beating the fastest woman alive, this is why athletes should be scared of Sha'Carri Richardson. She's a rising star in the world of track and field, and after spending just a few years as a pro, she's become the fastest woman in America, and now she's trying to take over the whole world with her speed. Richardson has amazing acceleration and top-end velocity, which allows her to burst out of the starting blocks and maintain a blazing pace throughout the race. Her powerful strides and excellent technique make her a force to be reckoned with on the track. But apart from her physical abilities, Richardson's confidence and charisma also set her apart from her competitors. She's known for her bold and outgoing personality, which resonates with fans and makes her a crowd favorite. Her passion for the sport and self-expression has contributed to her growing fan base, both within the track and field community and beyond. She isn't afraid to be herself and always leaves her mark on the track, whether it's through her performance, those awesome nails, or her funky hairstyles. But that's just a small part of why she'll take over the field soon enough. In fact, she's been dominating the scene ever since her teenage years. Back when she was still in school, Sha'Carri was already a menace on the field. In 2016, she snatched up the 100 meters title at the AAU Junior Olympics, and that's like the biggest competition of the youth sports events in the US. But she wasn't done there. The very next year, in 2017, she went on to claim another victory at the USATF Junior Olympics. Sha'Carri was on a roll, and she showed no signs of slowing down. She made her international debut at the 2017 Pan American U20 Athletics Championships, and boy, did she make her mark. Alongside her talented teammates, Gabrielle Cunningham, Rebecca Smith, and Tara Davis, Sha'Carri dashed her way to a gold medal in the 4x100 meter relay. So she was not only insanely talented as an individual, but also a team player. Her speed and determination were unmatched, and she left everyone in shock. The world was starting to take notice of this rising star from the US, and they had every reason to be impressed. And she only kept getting better as she grew. Take her time at Louisiana State University, for example. It was nothing short of extraordinary. That was when she truly put herself on the map to sprinting stardom. And when she joined the LSU Lady Tigers track and field team in 2018, everyone could tell she had some serious talent. But it was at the 2019 NCAA Division I Outdoor Championships that she really stole this show. She was only 19 years old at the time and managed to pull off an incredible one-day double, second only to the legendary Merlinotti. How crazy is that? And she really showed off her speed by making it to the finals of the 60-meter dash. Even though she didn't grab the gold, reaching the finals was a big deal and proved she could hold her own against top-notch competition. First, in the 100 meters, she straight up stunned everyone with her blazing speed, crossing the finish line in just 10.75 seconds. And that wasn't all. She smashed a collegiate world under-20 record that had been standing for a jaw-dropping 42 years. You can tell this girl was out to make history, but she didn't stop there. In the 200 meters, she was just a millimeter away from the gold, coming in as the runner-up by less than 1/100th of a second. And get this, she actually broke another record set by the legendary Allyson Felix back in the 2004 Athens Olympics. That's some serious speed right there. And you know what's even cooler? In the 4x100 meter relay, she teamed up with her LSU mates, and they scored a solid second place. That just shows how versatile and amazing she is, excelling both in solo races and as part of a team. Her achievements here put her on the path to becoming one of the fastest women in the world, and someone other athletes should be scared of. Then her performance at the Olympic trials clearly showed she meant business. The trials are an event where American athletes compete for a chance to represent the United States at the Olympic Games. And Sha'Carri emerged as the clear standout in the women's 100 meters final. She displayed her incredible speed and talent, finishing the race with a blistering time of 10.86 seconds. With this impressive performance, she secured her spot in the U.S. Olympic team for the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Richardson's victory in the U.S. Olympic trials was accompanied by her signature vibrant personality, including her blazing orange hair and lively personality. Her electric performance and charisma quickly made her a fan favorite across the country. But her victories in the trials were quickly overshadowed by the controversies she found herself in. In June 2021, just after her stunning victory in the U.S. Olympic trials, reports came out revealing that Richardson had tested positive for THC, the psychoactive compound found in marijuana, and she was handed a 1-month suspension from competition by the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency. That 1-month suspension cost her a lot. It meant she would be ineligible for the individual 100-meter event at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, which was set to take place in July 2021. The only real chance for her to make it into the Olympics was if Team USA selected her for the relay, but unfortunately, she was left out of the event too. This incident sparked a huge debate among fans, athletes, and sports enthusiasts. Some people argued that marijuana should not be considered a performance-enhancing drug, and they had some serious questions on the fairness of the punishment imposed on Richardson. Then there was also the fact that marijuana is legal in several states in the United States, so the rules around its use in sports needed some major revisions. All of the points are pretty fair, but Sha'Carri decided to be the bigger person. She took responsibility for her actions and publicly apologized. She explained that the reason she was using marijuana was to cope with her mother's death. Her mother's passing occurred just a week before the US Olympic trials, putting her in an incredibly difficult and emotional situation. And despite the suspension, many people expressed support for Richardson, recognizing the personal challenges she had faced. But unfortunately for other athletes, this suspension was not the end for Sha'Carri. While she wasn't able to really shine in the Tokyo Olympics, she found other ways to show everyone that they should fear her on the track. After her last race back in June, she missed out on qualifying for the World Athletics Championships in both the 100-meter and 200-meter. But she came back better than ever. She had a crazy race in Luzerne. The odds were against her, with a track wet from rain and a strong headwind pushing against her. But that didn't stop her. She went all out and crossed that finish line in just 11.29 seconds. But get this, she didn't just win. She beat the Olympic champion Elaine Thompson-Herah from Jamaica by just 0.01 second. Can you believe it? This win had fans going crazy. They were super excited to see the star athlete back in action, ready to take on the competition. One of the fans didn't waste a second to spill their excitement on Twitter, saying how Sha'Carri Richardson was officially back. Then there was another person who warned Jamaican athletes that she was coming for them and that they should be scared of her because they only have 3 good sprinters who are getting old. Another fan was super excited to finally see someone beat the fastest woman alive. Meanwhile, this fan was just not impressed, and they tweeted saying that Sha'Carri needs to dominate even more to convince them she's the GOAT. But don't worry, because the Olympics next year will be a great chance for her to shine. She's got her sights set on the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, and she's not afraid to show her determination. On her Instagram, she posted a pic tagged in Paris, France, and wrote, "Paris 2024, history will be made." It's clear that she is itching to get on the track and bring home that medal for Team USA. And after her awesome wins in Doha, her chances are looking pretty damn good for the USA Track and Field Outdoor Championships in July. Can't wait to see what she's got in store for us. So, from beating the fastest woman alive to being a sprinting demon as a teen, this was why athletes should be scared of Sha'Carri Richardson.